Welcome back to the ASUS ROG Dream League live here from DreamHack, a winter in Yunzhou. And with us on the desk, we have a special surprise, a special guest, if you will. It is, nobody's seen it yet, Slacks, the camera was only just
It's me!
It's me.
I'm in a hoodie! Actually, it's a onesie.
It's
we
a onesie.
sell them at DreamHack.
You do. It's pretty comfortable.
It is.
It is. So we're in the middle of a series, and it's very important because this series is elimination series.
Oh, no.
We're in the lower bracket, Escape Gaming. They're one game down, one more loss, and they're out, and they're last, and they're fourth.
No.
Imperial, though, they did really well. They had a Broodmother. They crushed. Can I say crushed?
Crushed.
Escape? Yeah, it was a perfect Broodmother pick.
Yes, man. The assaulting arachnid. Terrifying.
What's Broodmother's lore?
Oh, it's a long story, Fever. One that we should not get into in such an epic match.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, indeed. We'll see more of Slacks later. Actually, we probably won't this way anyway. It is over to Only Pixel and Gods to analyze previous game.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shiva. Indeed, we've got a pretty good clip lined up here for you guys and girls at home. And indeed, what a game it was to open up this final series, you know what I mean? Imperial pulling out some classic Imperial strats and making them work very, very well. This Nature's Prophet, PA, Broodmother, Tricore, that not many other teams would be seen running nowadays. It's very much an Imperial-only thing. Yeah,
and they played it very well because they have, you look at their draft and you're like, there's no team fight there. If they don't dominate the early game, the lanes, they just lose the game. But obviously, Brood's a hero that will dominate the lanes. PA can snowball as well, so they made sure that they do snowball off of the start they had.
Absolutely, and we've got a really good clip here. In fact, it's actually one of the fights where it looked to be going kind of all right here for Escape Game. I don't know if we'll be able to shoot you guys in so you can join us as we follow through on this one. But as you can see at the start, this is where we actually have the Void come in for Escape, and they're kind of in position down the bottom. Let's just get rid of that red scribble. And as you can see, it looks to potentially be the start of something good. They spot out Neuer on the Ogre. This isn't necessarily the best target, but it's a target in this stage, 10 to 20, fair few kills down. They send a couple in onto the Ogre, and eventually they do get the kill, but they have to pay a little extra for it, because with the force out, this does, though, kind of work in Escape's favor, because Trixie, with this very nice Chronosphere, catching out the two of them.
First thing it said to me, it's two supports in the Chronosphere, though. It's a nice Chrono, but the cores are going to go rampant.
And that's exactly what happens here. You've killed the two supports, but immediately, at this stage already, 33 minutes in, just the items that Ace has got, Abyssal, Deso, BKB Vlad, 33 minutes in, it just goes to show, even when you're hitting a Chrono onto two heroes, you're only able to get it on supports, and this baby Knight Broodmother, I mean, at this stage, he had AC and all sorts at 33 minutes through, and Hester Joe, you just see the top three in the net worth. It was kind of hard to find a replay from this fight because it very much was, as you said, Imperial getting ahead at the start, and then so many fights like this. This was kind of one of the closer ones where it looked like Escape Gaming were nearly close to finding something in their favor, but immediately just Imperial shooting down any hope of winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game that goes back a lot to the lane stage. This was one of what was potentially a better fight for Escape, but they didn't get off the Warlock Golem at the start. No. Warlock just dies to like one or two right clicks from a PA or from a Brood Orchid. There was so many ways for them to find the kills. It was just impossible to really do anything.
I mean, it just kind of begs the question, going into game 2, PA, Nature's Prophet, and of course Broodmother, are we going to see any of those heroes being banned, do you think, in all realism?
The Brood's the main one. Second stage, you want to ban it when you're versing Imperial just because they put, especially if you're picking Invoker. I think you can leave the Brood in the pool if you've got, because most games Brood is just a terrible hero because if there's stuff to deal with it, but there was nothing to deal with it. The last big Timbersaw was like...
I mean, that kind of deals with it sort of in lane, doesn't it? You pick up a poor man's, you got reactive armor, you can lane against it. I guess you can't dominate.
Yeah, it's not as good as like the Axe or even Legion Commander. That was something where they're like, look, it's good against the Brood, but it's also good as like a general meta hero that can make plays happen as well, more so than perhaps like the Legion Commander can. But yeah, I think draft-wise, Imperial had a big win there with the Brood pick. Yeah. And if you're going to be picking Quick vs Invoker, you've got to protect it. They had both PA and Brood, two very strong counters to the Invoker. it was rough times.
It's going to be interesting, and not just in terms of bans, but you feel that. Do you feel that Escape Gaming might go down a different route with their own picks, or do you feel that their draft was fine? It was just purely the fact that they let Imperial get the heroes, that they countered it, kind of put a stop to it. They could very well pull something through with a similar kind of draft as long as they get the correct bans out.
I think it was okay. I think the one player we talked about where he tends to do better is Trixie, but does better on the ganking heroes rather than the teamfight heroes.
Yeah, like we saw in the Axe game when he was going around with Aaron the Lifestealer.
Yeah, the game they won was the Knicks, and then the Axe game they end up losing, but he did incredibly well. So his two best games have been on gankers. His weaker games have been on teamfight heroes. So I think Trixie wants to be playing some Axes, Nixes, some kind of pickoffs type heroes.
Absolutely, and we'll be able to see if indeed that's going to be the case. I believe the draft's beginning. But first of all, we'll just head you back over to Shiva and Slacks to let them lead into this game too.
And lead into this game too, we will in a moment. Because, of course, this season of, or this LAN finals of the ASUS ROG DreamLeague has a new sponsor.
Tell me about it. Who is this mysterious sponsor?
The new sponsor is theScore esports. And to let you get to know them a little bit better, we have a video for you.
Another one? Great.
And we are so ready now for that second game, the second elimination, or the first elimination game, and the potential elimination of Escape Gaming should they not be able